Hey, what's good? This is Sardonic City. I am Sardonyx, your world leader, and right now we are going to be watching 7 mystery riddles only the smartest 5% can solve. I didn't really watch this yet. I watched the YouTuber do it, but I didn't watch the whole thing, and I don't really know anything about it, so I guess let's just get into it. Alright, let's do this. Wait, wipe my screen off. It's dusty. My screen though. Right side.
7 mystery riddles only the smartest 5% can solve. Well, that lets me out, huh? Hey, are you a fan of good old Agatha Christie novels? Or are modern works with elements of thriller more to your liking? It's time to test yourself. We're all familiar with typical IQ tests that rate your intelligence level after you've answered 40 standardized questions. But there are some other ways to find out what your inner genius can do. We found several riddles that only a few people can figure out. Do you feel brave enough to crack them? Then go ahead and test your detective skills with these riddles. After each riddle, you'll be given 15 seconds to find the answer. Here we go. Number 7, jailbreak. Jack is placed in a cell with a dirt floor and only one window positioned so high no one could reach it. The cell is empty except for a shovel. It's hot and dry there, but Jack won't get any food or drink anytime soon. He has only 2 days to break out of the jail. If not, he'll die. We know what you have immediately thought, but no, digging a tunnel is not an option as it will take more than 2 days. So, how should Jack escape the cell? What's your guess? Don't forget, you can pause the video to have more time to think.
Okay, wait, let me do it one second. So, I think that he can put the shovel up against it, climb on, hop out the window. His head is really big, so I'm just gonna say hop out the window, climb on shovel, hop out the window. That's my answer, 5 minutes.
All set? Here's the answer. Well, the way out for Jack turned out to be a piece of cake. He had to use the shovel to make a pile of dirt under the window, climb on it, and escape from the cell. Seriously, who secures prisoners this way? All right, number 6, a stolen necklace. Mrs. Smith went to the police claiming that her vintage necklace was missing. The woman was upset. When the police arrived, they saw no signs of a break-in. No messed up locks, no misplaced doors. Only one window was broken. There was a total mess inside the house and dirty footprints all over the floor. Surprising.
Okay, I might be wrong, guys, but if you break a window and somebody comes in through the outside, okay, if somebody comes in through the outside, wouldn't there be shattered glass all over the floor? But instead, there's just footprints. But then, okay, I might be wrong, but if somebody breaks in your window, like throws something in your window or something, won't the glass be on the inside because they came from the outside? So it must have been. Oh, okay, I think I got it. Let me read the rest up. Oh man, I skipped it. I go out to where I left.
Next day, Mrs. Smith was arrested for fraud. Why?
Okay, yeah, I was right. So, because she was the one who broke the window in the first place, and I don't know about
Are you ready there?
But
5 seconds left.
Yeah, she broke the window in the first place and claimed that the necklace was stolen.
Here's the answer.
It was all her.
The police were sure that Mrs. Smith lied to them because the window was broken from the inside.
Yeah,
if it had been broken from the outside, little pieces of glass would have been on the room's floor.
I'm telling you guys, I'm a genius.
Number 5, murder at school. On the first day of the school year, a geography teacher was murdered. The police had as many as 4 suspects. They were the gardener, the math teacher, the coach, and even the school principal. Yeah, I vote for the principal. Now, the sticking point was that they all had alibis. The gardener was cutting bushes. The math teacher was holding a mid-year test. The coach was playing basketball. The principal. Sticking point was that they all, because the window was broken. Gardener, The math teacher. On the first day of the school year, a
of
geography teacher was murdered. The police had as many as 4 suspects. They were the gardener, the math teacher, the coach, and even the school principal. Yeah, I vote for the principal. Now, the sticking point was that they all had alibis. The gardener was cutting bushes. The math teacher was holding a mid-year test. The coach was playing basketball.
Wait, guys. No, wait, guys. Okay, let me go back.
Whoa, that's a mind blow.
Okay, so right off the bat, I know I heard the math teacher said that he was giving a mid-year test, but at the beginning said this happened in the beginning of the school year. So, how are you giving a mid-year test in the beginning of the school year? It's the math teacher, guys. It's the math teacher.
The killer was the math teacher. According to his own words, he was holding a mid-year test, but the crime happened on the first day of the school year. He needs to learn how to lie better, don't you think? Number 4, a lonely man. A lonely old man lived in his house in the suburbs of a city. He led a quiet life. Perhaps he was a homebody, as he never left his dwelling for long. It was a midsummer Friday when the mailman walked by and called out for the man. There was no answer coming from inside the house. The mailman looked into the window and, oh no, saw the man in a pool of blood. When the policeman arrived, he found Tuesday's newspaper, 2 bottles of warm milk, and 1 bottle of cold milk. The next day, the killer was arrested. Do you know how the police found out who it was so quickly? What is your idea?
I'm gonna say it's the mailman. I don't know why, but all I see is the mailman and because I see milk for some reason.
5 seconds remaining. Can you see the answer? It was obviously the mailman. He knew that no one in that house would read a newspaper on Wednesday or Thursday. That's why he came only on Friday. Number 3, 2 pills. A serial killer had a particular practice going. He kidnapped people and made them take one of 2 pills. One was harmless, the other was poisonous. Whichever pill a victim took, the serial killer took the other one. Then the scheme repeated itself continuously. Victims took their pills with water and died. The killer repeatedly survived. How did he always get the harmless pill? Good luck, your time has started.
Oh, okay, I see the guy picking up. So I say the poison is in the water because they die after they drink the water. So I say the poison is in the water.
Here's the answer. The serial killer was tricking people. The poison was in the glass of water his victims drank, not in the pill. Oh, that stinks. So unfair. Anyway, number 2, frozen windows. Once, on a cold winter day, a tragedy happened. John found his friend dead in his own house. John called the police and said he was just passing by Jack's house when he decided to drop by to see him. He had been knocking and ringing the bell for a long time. However, all was silent. Perhaps Jack wasn't at home. But John could very well see the light in the room through a frozen window. He breathed on the ice window glass and saw Jack on the floor. Unexpectedly for John, the police arrested him as the main suspect. Why? 15 seconds to go.
I don't even know. Okay, why I keep doing that? Go back. What you doing? What you think this is?
This week, carry out large 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each, only at Domino's.
Not sponsored, but buy their pizza. I really want to skip this time.
Obviously, John hasn't thought his legend through. He wouldn't be able to unfreeze the window glass because it's usually icy on the inside. And finally, number 1, chemical substances.